So we have seen select, from, where, group by, and having, and order by. So we have seen select is done, select part, and from is done, where and group by and having are pending. So group by and having we will see in Tuesday class. Okay, and order by is done. Order by is for the purpose of displaying the data either in ascending order or in a descending order. Okay, so now let's see, we are going to see a separate topic called SQL built-in functions. So we're going to see a built-in functions. Okay, what is a function, what we have and everything. Okay, in the last class we have seen NVL. What is this NVL? What is the use of NVL? And what is the functionality of NVL?
Replacing null values with satisfying.
The syntax is replacing the null value. So NVL is for replacing null with some value. Okay, replacing null with some value. So NVL of commission comma 0. So NVL of commission comma 0. What it is will work if commission is null. Okay, so then use 0. Okay, else if commission is not null, else use commission value. Okay, see, this is the code it is going to execute when we call this NVL. Okay, right? So NVL is for exactly what is an NVL. Okay, so NVL is a built-in function. NVL is a built-in function in Oracle for a specific requirement, for a specific task, Okay, specific task. So each function has a certain functionality. Specific task in the sense is, let's make it as a functionality. The responsibility of that NVL is predefined. Predefined means it is already available in Oracle. So what it will do, if a commission is null, so it returns the 0. Else, if the commission is not null, then it returns the commission value. Okay, so NVL is a built-in function in Oracle for a specific task. So it will do some kind of functionality whenever we are calling this one. So NVL of commission comma 0. Okay, so it will do this functionality. So it's a built-in function for a specific functionality. And finally, it returns one value. Okay, what the NVL function will returns? Either 0 or value in commission column. It returns only one value. So the function returns only one value. So either a commission or null. Okay, see so now here I'm telling you some points. One thing is functions are built in. Functions are built in Oracle. Each one functions, we have so many functions. Functions are built in Oracle. Each function is for defined task. The functionality, each function is for defined task. That means each function is going to perform a certain task. Okay, and finally function returns only one value. Function returns only one value. So I'm telling you that what is a function. If anybody asks you what is a function, function is predefined in Oracle and each function has a certain functionality. Okay, and function returns only one value. Is everybody clear about these 3 points? Is everybody clear about these 3 points? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, basically all the functions.
Yes.
Yes, we are going to see a function. So functions are predefined by Oracle. Each function has a certain functionality. Each function has a certain functionality. Okay, function returns only one value. Okay, function returns only one value. So what is this commission and zero? Commission and zero are called as a input values we are passing to the function. Okay, so every function accepts input values. Input values. That means those input values are called as a arguments or parameters. So every function accepts the input values. Okay, these input values. So the function logic. So the code within the function operates on these values. So the code, predefined code within the function. Function operates on these input values. See here, this function NVL function commission and zero. So we are passing the commission value and zero. So it is going to operate the logic on this commission and zero value. So now fourth point, each function accepts parameters. So how many parameters? One or many parameters. So we need to know that one or many parameters. Okay, each function. So basically a function definition is, function is a predefined built-in Oracle and each function has a certain functionality. Function accepts the parameters and it returns only one value. Function returns only one value but it can accept the multiple parameters. Okay, everybody? Everybody is clear? Okay. So based on these parameters and based on these function return values. Okay. So this is the function definition. Let's see. Okay. So now I'm checking. Select. I'm explaining one more. Count of star from EMP. What is this count and what is this star? I'll explain. Select ename comma salary comma and NVL of commission comma G. Okay, from employee. And this is the, so now in these two examples, count is a function. Here count of star is a one function example. Here count is a function. And here NVL is a function. Okay, let's see. I'll explain this one. So now I'm executing the select count of star from EMP. See, it is giving 40. So in this example, output is 14. So function returns only one value. So now count is a function, right? Is a function, accepts only one parameter. Okay. So now in this example, so now we are executing. Okay. So NVL is a function. Is a function. NVL is a function. Accepts two parameters. Two parameters. Okay. NVL is a function. Accepts two parameters. And select count of star from employee. Count is a function and output is a 14. Count is a function, accepts only one parameter. Select ename salary comma NVL comma commission comma 0 from employee. NVL is a function. Everybody is clear? So what is the difference between count and what is the difference between NVL? Okay. So now basically count star, it returns number of rows in my employee table. Count is to calculate the count, number of rows. Count is for calculating or finding number of rows. Finding number of rows from EMP. Okay. So now total how many rows are there in employee table? Total how many rows in employee table?
14.
14 rows. So it calculates it is taking every row from all rows into input and returns only one value. See here. So count takes all rows as input and counts and returns final count. Final count. So it is taking multiple rows as input. So I am saying multiple rows as input and returns only one value. Multiple rows as input and returns only one value. So count function is taking all these rows, 14 rows as input and returns only one value. Okay, here, so NVL function is taking, so it is working for every row, right? See here, for all rows only one output, but this one is working for every row. So NVL function taking each commission value from every row and returns one output, right? Okay, so that means, so this count function is executing on multiple rows. Count function is executing on multiple rows at a time. So here NVL function executing on one row at a time. One row at a time. So the count function is executing on multiple rows at a time. That means it is taking as a multiple rows as input and returns only one value. And NVL function executing on each and every row. Executing one row at a time. So it is executing for every row. Executing for every row. Everybody is clear so far? So the count. Okay, so now functions are based on this above two examples. I'm dividing functions are mainly divides into two categories. Two categories. One is multi-row function and single row function. What is this multi-row function? Multi-row function works on multiple rows at a time. It takes multiple rows as input and returns one output, one value as output. The multi-row function, one value as output. Now this one works on single row. Works on single row. That is for every row. Every row of a table. Every row of your select statement. Every row. It takes one row as input. One row or one value. One row or one value. One value and returns one value as output. For both categories, function returns only one value and it takes as parameters. Okay, so how we are going to define the functions is either it is a multi-row function or it is a single row function. So multi-row function means it works on multiple rows at a time. So the single row function works for every row. Let's see here. Select count of star from employee where department number is equal to department number, DEPT number is equal to 10. Select count of star from employee where department number is equal to 10. What is this one? So it counts, it takes all rows from employee where department number is equal to 10 as input. See, it is taking 3 rows because I have only 3 records in my department table, employee table with the department number is equal to 10. Okay, if I use the same function, NVL function here, commission comma 0. So now this is working for every row, 3 rows. See here, 3 rows it is working. So now multi-row means all the rows where it is satisfied the group by. So here it is 3 rows as input and 1 is output. Here 3 rows as input and 3 values as output. So this function is working for every row and count function is working for multiple rows etc. That's why the functions are basically divided into 2 categories, and multi-row functions and single row functions. Everybody is clear? And before using this function, see, this count is predefined. Okay, its count is predefined and NVL is also predefined. These are all the predefined functions. What we need to know? Okay, one thing we know is a function returns only one value. Okay, function accepts multiple parameters. Accepts one or more parameters. Okay, if you want to call any function, we need to know what are the input parameters and what is the output parameter. If you want to execute or execute any function. Okay, so we need to know the syntax of that function. So what is the meaning of a syntax of the function? Syntax of the function is what are input parameters and the data types. So the function is going to accept number or character or date or something, and what is the output value and its data type. Function returns only one value. What is the output value and its data type. See, these are the 2 things we need to know. Okay, before executing any function. See, I know NVL function accepts the 2 parameters, commission and 0. Okay, now, so what are the input parameters and what is their data type? Let's see. I want to write one query. Everybody is following, please? Okay. So the commission comma see here, invalid number. Okay, why? Okay, so here it is working fine because I am replacing the NVL commission with 0. That is perfect. It is working. Okay, so it is not working. It is giving an error. Why? Okay, so the NVL commission is a number. See here, if you see this one, columns, commission is number. That's why I have given 0 here. But here I am using a character which is incompatible with this commission number. That's why. So the wrong number of arguments I passed, wrong number of values. See here, that's why. What are the input parameters and their data type? The data type is very important. The data type means the type of data, whether it is a number or it is a date or it is a character or it is a timestamp or something. We will see those data types in the next class. Okay. So if we call a function with any wrong data type, Oracle will give an error. If we call any function with wrong data types, function with wrong data type or wrong number of arguments, wrong number of parameters. So then Oracle returns an error. Okay, if you call any function with a wrong data type or wrong number of parameters, then Oracle returns an error. See here, this is an example. See, we are executing this one. This is wrong because we are calling NVL with wrong parameter. Because one is number, this commission is number and this is character. That's why it is. Okay, now I'm writing the another one. Job. So now I'm using the job. Now let's see. This is right because job is character and sample is also character. Job is character and sample is also character. Is correct. Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Sir, Vinayagar.
Yeah.
So NVL is a single row function, correct?
Yes, NVL is a single row function.
Okay, and next one is Oracle. In Oracle, there are no user-defined functions, right?
These are all the we have to create a user-defined function using a PL SQL.
All right.
We can create our own user. These are all the predefined functions. We can create our own user-defined functions with the PL SQL. So this one, right? See here. These are the functions, right?
Yes.
We can create our own functions in PL SQL.
Okay. Okay.
That we will see in the PL SQL classes. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody have any other doubts, please? Anybody have any other doubts, please? Okay. So now here for the Smith, I'm replacing the clerk. I'm replacing this with null. Just I want to test something. Okay. So now execute this query. This is perfect. So is in department number 20. Let's make this to department number 20. See here, this is the sample. Okay, the job is a sample. So now I'm writing the same query. This is correct with this one. Okay, what is the data type of job? What is the data type of the job? What the job contains the character data. Characters. Okay, but I'm using the output parameter is 1. Let's see, this is going to work or not. See, here this is not working. This is a commission is a number. Commission is a number because it is a salary pattern. Commission is a number. Okay, and we use it with the sample. This is not going to work. Now here, this is going to work RC. This is working. Okay, so job is, what is the job type? Job is a character and 1 is a number. Why this is working and why this is not working, right? So here I say if you call any function with the wrong data type or a wrong number of parameters, then Oracle returns an error. Yes, that is correct. But why this is working? Okay, here whenever it is whenever it is possible, it will convert that data type to another data type. That I will explain in the next class. Okay. If we call, okay, I'm writing. If you call a function, okay, you call a function with an argument. with an argument of data type other than expected. Other than expected. See here. So now NVL function in this example, it is a character. It should be a character here also. So Oracle is expecting the character in the place of 1. Okay. So now, so then if we pass a value other than expected data type, then Oracle tries to convert the argument parameter. Convert the argument to expected data type. Converted to expected data type before performing the logic, actual logic, before performing the function logic. See here. Okay, so now NVL function in this example, it should accept. It is expecting both parameters of character type. Both parameters of character type, but in this example, we are passing one is as a number and one is a character. So now what is doing here? Oracle is trying to convert the one to character and it execute the logic. Yes. So here it is doing the data type, argument type data conversion. If this conversion is failed, here also, in this example also, Oracle try to convert the sample to number. But that conversion fails. If that conversion fails, then Oracle is giving an error. But here is the conversion is successful. That's why it is not giving an error here. Everybody is equal. That's why before executing a function, we need to know what are the data types and what are the input parameters. We need to pass a proper data type to the input parameters. If we pass other than the defined data type for that function, Oracle try to convert that parameter to expected data type and it executes the logic. If that the data type conversion is successful, no issues. If the data type conversion fails, then it returns an error. Everybody is clear?
Anna, can you explain one more example with the same logic?
One more example with the same logic, yes.
Sir, before that, from where it does takes the reference of converting?
It's an implicit conversion.
Okay.
So the conversion, see here it is type, it is doing the convert the data type, right? So the Oracle supports two types of conversion, two types of data type conversion, data conversions. So one is implicit and another one implicit conversion. Implicit conversion is automatically Oracle will do. Oracle will do. And here explicitly using predefined functions. Functions we have to do. Like the functions are two number function. See, we have a functions called toNumber, and we have a function called toChar, and we have a function called toDate. So these are all the conversion functions. So explicitly using the functions we can convert, or Oracle supports the implicit conversion. The implicit conversion means we don't have to specify. See here the number 1 is automatically converts to the character type, but here the sample is not converting to this number type. That's why here this is giving an error and this is executing successfully. Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear?
Okay, sir.
So Oracle supports two types of conversion. We will see this, what is implicit and what is explicit, in the next class while discussing the conversion functions. We have a separate category of functions called conversion functions, These are those functions, so 2number, 2char and 2date, and we will see what is implicit and what is the explicit conversion. Is everybody clear about this so far? So see, what I'm trying to say here is, the basic thing is, before calling any function, we need to know the data type, first point. Okay, so how many parameters and what is the data type? First, second. So we need to pass the exact data types only. If we pass other than the expected data type, then it gives an error. Oracle try to convert the data type to expected data type. If the conversion successful, no issues. If the conversion fails, then we will get an error. Everybody is clear? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Okay. So now another example. Okay, let's see. Select, I'm going to tell you one function. Upper of sample from here. See, upper of sample. So now this upper function is converting the small case to uppercase. What is dual, and I will explain, sir. Don't worry about this one. Just I want to try to one more example. Okay, sample here, upper function. Function converts small case to uppercase. Let's see. Select upper of 1 from here. Is it possible? 1. See, 1 is number. See, the functionality of upper is to convert small case to uppercase, small case character to uppercase character. Character to uppercase character. Okay, but here, so upper accepts number. Sorry, upper accepts character data. But we are passing numbers. So now Oracle converts 1 to character. So here it is doing the character. Shalini, is it clear?
Actually, not clear. And I have doubt on previous.
Okay, what is your doubt? Tell me.
Job, comma 1, right? That one.
Yeah, job comma 1. See, what is the job here? What type of job it is? So it's a character data, it's a number data. Character data. Let's see. Let me write example here. So this is clear, right? See, the upper function is converting small case to lower case, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So we are passing. So what is the meaning of small case character to uppercase? So it accepts the only character data. But here we are passing a number. But actually it should give an error, right? Because upper accepts a character. But we pass a number. But how it is working? This is working, right? No, we are not getting any error.
Okay.
Because it is doing conversion here. So 1 is converting to character. Okay, let's see. So now I'm executing the one more function, sum of salary from employee. This is a group function. I'll explain this one. See here, this will be clear. So sum of salary from employee. What is the meaning of sum of salary from employee? It calculates the salary column value for all employees. It calculates all the sum of the salary. Okay, so the salary is a, here sum is a
Number.
accepts numbers. Okay, so let's execute the same sum function with a job. It gives an error because Oracle will not able to convert job value to a number.
Yeah.
Wherever it is possible to convert, converts. Wherever it is not possible to convert, it gives an error. That's what here it is doing the same thing. NVL of job comma 1 is working. NVL of commission comma sample is not working. Because here is the job is character type. So if it is a character, the second parameter should be also character. If it is a number, and it should be a number here also. But we are passing vice versa. So the character we are passing number, for a number we are passing a character. And this is working fine because in this example 1 is converting to character type. So who is converting? Oracle is internally automatically converting. That is called as a implicit conversion. Before, so similarly in this example also, before executing this function, Oracle tried to convert sample to number, which is not possible. That's why it is giving an error. Okay, tell me clear now?
Yeah.
So in this example, the best example is the sum of salary from employee and sum of job. This is wrong. This is wrong because Oracle will not convert job to number type. So here is the NVL function is fine. Let's see. I want to write one more thing. So select NVL of commission comma. Let's make it this one from EMP. Okay, from EMP. So now here is the second parameter is a character or it is a number. So here one is a number or it's a character.
This number should be called
Character.
It's a character, right? Because we put it in the single quotes. So if you put anything in single quotes, is a number character.
Yeah.
This is working. Why? Because Oracle is successfully converts 1 to this value, 1 to number. But here it is not possible. Okay. So here 1 is character. Because we put it in single quotes. If you put anything in single quotes, Oracle treats as a character. But this is working fine because Oracle is able to convert the single quote 1 to number type. Shall we now? I think now it is clear.
Yes, clear.
So now in this case, it is not able to convert sample because the sample is a character which is not possible to convert to number. So now the single quotes 1 is also character. But this time Oracle able to convert it to number type.
Number. So how do we know that is it implicit or explicit before executing the function?
Yes. So if you are not using this any one of these functions, that is a implicit conversion. So this is explicitly. Explicit conversion means explicitly as a developer we are writing a code to convert one data type to another data type. Okay. So as a programmer, if see here, are we specifying any conversion function here?
No.
No. That means internally it is converting, right? That's a implicit conversion. So if you say anything with like a 2 number like this, we use like this. See now 2 number of 1. Spelling mistake. See here, this is also fine. But here in this example, I am converting one data type to another data type. 2 number function. But in this case, here I am not doing any explicit conversion. So implicitly Oracle is converting. Okay, everybody. Anybody have any doubts, please? Anybody have any doubts? Everybody is it clear? Yes or no, please?
It's
Yes, sir.
clear.
Clear.
Clear? Okay, let's see. So now so far we have seen functions are predefined and function accepts the parameters and it accepts the parameters. Okay. So function types are basic categories of functions is multi-row function,
Single.
multi-row and a single row function. So multi-row functions works on multiple rows at a time. That means considers it takes multiple rows as input and returns only one row as output, one value. And single row function executes for every row of table. Okay. Now, so now function accepts the parameters. Okay, function accepts the parameters and their data types, and it returns a one value and it's a corresponding data type. So based on the data type classification, based on the data types of functions, function parameters, okay, functions are divided into following categories. So one is numerical functions. And the second one is character functions. And third one is date function. And the fourth one is conversion functions. See, another classification of the functions based on the data types. Those are numerical functions, character functions, and date functions. The numerical functions operates on numerical data. These functions operates on numerical data. And character functions operates on character data or string data. And date functions operates on date fields, date data. That means like a date of birth, date of death, date of joining, date of leaving. Those are the things. Operates on data type conversions. Data type conversion is for converting one data type to another data type. Numerical functions, character functions, date functions, and conversion functions. Okay, everybody? So today I am stopping here, and tomorrow we are going to see the more examples of each one of the categories. So the numerical function, character function, date functions, and conversion functions. Okay, tomorrow we have a class at 9:15 only. Everybody is it clear?
Okay.
Everybody is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please let me know immediately. Okay.
Okay.
See you tomorrow at same time.
Okay.
Bye. So tomorrow class and day after tomorrow's class is purely based on the functions and examples. Oracle has so many functions, around 1000 functions. It is not possible to cover each and every function in the class. We will see at least 15 to 20 functions example, but rest of the functions you can practice it. I will give you some basic information on the functions and where to look and everything. Okay, good night everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye.